Let me show you. Hey everyone! We're gonna be working on a mini project today. The idea I have, kind of silly and very simple. I was thinking of building a little stretching app called Bear Stretch. So I'm getting old and I lift and play volleyball quite a bit, so my body is like constantly in pain. And also, I can't touch my toes, which I think is an issue. Quick demo. I also just woke up, so I'm like extra stiff right now, but yeah, I'm like really not flexible. I've been trying to stretch more, but I can't really stick to a routine, especially when I'm at work or I'm sitting at my desk doing whatever. I tend to sit for like a really long time without standing up, without stretching, and that's not good. This isn't like a full-on, you gotta be in your workout clothes, you have to be somewhere and do like a 30-minute stretching session, like not that. I want this to be something where you can just be like sitting at your desk, hit the little start button on the app and follow along with like a few very, very simple stretches. So like super quick, just a little something to get your body moving. And the bear part of this, yeah, the bear part of this is just because I like bears. And I have a theory that people are more inclined to do things if it's cute, and I know I am more inclined to do things if it's cute. So I thought that having a cute little bear do the stretches would make me more likely to do the stretches. Because it's more of a simple project, I don't think I'm gonna do a mock-up in Figma. I'm just gonna use my iPad to sketch something out real quick. And I'm gonna be using just basic HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. I've been learning React, but I personally don't think I'm ready to actually like build anything out in React yet. So I'm gonna take this as an opportunity to practice my JavaScript and also my styling, my CSS styling. I like struggle to center things. But yeah, that's the goal. And unfortunately, I woke up really late. So I actually have a timer on my phone right now telling me when I have to go because I have a doctor's appointment, but I'm hoping to finish this in the next couple days. All right, let's do it. Okay, quick update on the design. It looks pretty terrible on my iPad, but it's mostly just like a guide for me to follow, so I think it's okay. The ideation and design ended up taking a little longer because I officially have 20 minutes left before I have to go. Let me just like talk this through with you guys. I have my little bear animation. I think I'm just gonna do 2 frames because I don't know anything about animation and I'm not good at drawing, as you can tell. I actually found this picture of a bear drawing online for inspiration. He's so cute. I'll have the actual stretch timer. This one appears like the overall timer. This one in the circle is gonna be the current stretch. Then I'll have the name of the current stretch, pause play button. I have a reset button up here. But my question is, so this timer, I don't know if it makes sense to do like the overall stretch timer or just the current stretch. So like if we're doing neck rolls, should this be the timer for neck rolls or should it be the timer for the overall thing? Yeah, let me know what you guys think makes more sense, but I'm gonna sit on it for a bit. I also put like a little summary of the project into Notion. And while I was doing that, I ended up choosing a color palette. So this is what I'm gonna go with. And it looks a lot like my desk setup is what I realized. And I think I just really like this color scheme. Also, I think the brown kind of fits the bear vibe. But yeah, that's the color we're gonna go with. And I have like a little bit of time, so I'm gonna try to do the HTML skeleton right now. After that, I'm gonna go to the doctor's and then probably go to a cafe to keep working. Here we go. I have the HTML and the CSS styling pretty much set, although it does look a little wonky. I can't tell what about it looks off, but it just looks a little off. I think maybe it's like the shadows and the borders and the start button. Something about it just like doesn't look right, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the logic and then also with bare animation drawings. I think it'll look a little bit better when I actually have the animations going. Fingers crossed, but it's starting to come together. But yeah, that's the progress update. Yeah, 谢谢。I'm back home now. Today ended up being a lot busier than I had anticipated, so I'm quite behind on Bear Stretch. My parents are actually here to visit me and my brother for a bit, so we got dinner tonight. It's already 9:30 and I have to wake up kind of early tomorrow for physical therapy, but I'm gonna try to get as much as I can done for the rest of the night before I go to sleep because I wanted to finish this by tomorrow latest, so I'm really gonna try to log in. What I'm doing now, the timer on the bottom is indicative of how much time we have left for the current stretch, and the progress bar up top just continuously fills to 100 until the entire stretch is done. But I was also thinking that it might make sense to, like, after each stretch to fill the progress bar, say to like 25%, and then to 50%, kind of like in increments. Because I feel like if the progress bar is moving along with the second counter, also along with the bear stretching, it might just be like too much going on. So I'm trying to figure that out right now, but I think I'm gonna keep it as it is because I really want to move this along a little bit. For the rest of the night, I'm gonna work on including the logic for pulling stretches from a stretch bank and also drawing out the bear animations because that might take a while. I feel like I had a lot left to do, but those two tasks are probably already gonna take me a while. I'm definitely forgetting something, but it'll come once I start working. You guys have to see this because it's so funny. But I was searching up how to add confetti, and you know the Google AI overview thing? I used the JS confetti example that they gave, and so the confetti itself I think uses emojis for some reason. I thought it would just be like regular confetti, but it actually looks so funny. Let me show you. Okay, it's almost there. That looks so ridiculous. What the heck? Ah, it says optional. Optional, use emojis. We will not be using emojis, unfortunately, even though it is a lot of fun. Okay, let's fix this. A little progress update. I'm officially tired. I'm gonna go to bed because I have to wake up early tomorrow, but I thought I would show you guys the progress I've made so far because I think the basic functionality is like pretty much done. I just have to do the drawings and figure out how to like make it animate back and forth between 2 frames. I don't think it should be that bad, but I am not good at drawing. I also don't really know how to use Procreate that well. For the first version of this, I'm only doing 5 stretches, but for each stretch I want to do 2 frames, so that's already 10 drawings. I also want to draw the bear just like resting, so that's like 12 drawings I have to do. Yeah, I'm a little nervous for that, but that'll be a tomorrow issue. Also, while I was testing this, it was so weird because sometimes the progress bar would fill up before the timer, and I ran this so many times, I couldn't figure out why it was happening, because sometimes it would happen and sometimes it wouldn't, which is super weird. Maybe it didn't update. Also, I fixed the confetti, so it looks normal now. So yeah, I guess all that's really left is drawing the bears, getting the animation in, and also, oh my gosh, this is a big one, making it responsive so it works on the phone. Okay, I like the pixel font, but the 5 looks really goofy, and the H1 is also a little hard to read. It's just a little too like fuzzy looking, so I need to find a new font for that. And besides that, just little UI things here and there, because something about this just like doesn't look right, and I can't figure out what it is, but it just, something looks a little off. Anyways, let me show you guys the app in action. Okay, let's go ahead and start. I have this running at 20-second cycles for 1 minute. For demonstration purposes, I probably should have shortened it, but we will be patient. Boom, neck rolls. So it's pulling from 5 different stretches, and I'm making sure that for each cycle, sorry, for each session, it doesn't repeat. And the idea is we'll have a little bear animation right here. Boom, boom. Okay, what are we doing now? Hamstring stretch. And I tried to choose stretches that were relatively simple to do, that maybe you could just do at a desk or standing next to the desk without being too like obnoxious about it. So very simple stretches. Yay, confetti! And then if you want to restart, you can restart here, or you can press the start button again, which it'll just reset the progress bar and also start the stretches over again. And then at any point you can press reset, and it'll just reset all of it, and we can start. We can also pause. Yeah. Oh, okay. Alright, caught a bug, guys. That's not supposed to happen, because like if I pause it and I start again, I want to stick with the same stretch. Alright. Damn, I really thought I had it. I'll fix that tomorrow though. I'm really tired. It's like mostly there, and tomorrow after my PT session I will just be drawing and working on this. So hopefully I'll be done with this tomorrow, but we'll see. This has been a fun project. I feel like I haven't done like a cutesy personal project in a while, and it's definitely a really good way for me to actually apply and practice the skills. So yeah. Alright, signing off for tonight. I will meet you tomorrow at a cafe where we will get to drawing and fixing that pause button, because oh my god. Okay, that actually makes me so sad. That's okay. We'll do it tomorrow. Alright, good night, guys. I'm at a coffee shop and I'm gonna be working on the bear drawings. I don't really know how to do this, but my lovely friend Lily, she's an artist, and she kind of showed me how to use Procreate for this. I think you turn on animation assist and then do onion skin. I don't know if onion skinning is a technique or if it's like something in Procreate. I think it's a technique. I don't know. I'm searching it up right now. Reddit says you could try one of the easiest and original forms of animation called onion skinning. So I guess it's a form of animation. From reading up on it, it kind of reminds me of, you know, the post-it notes, like where if you have post-it notes and you draw like the next frame and you flip through it and it kind of looks like an animation. Maybe it's that, except digital. I don't know. I don't really know anything about animation or drawing, but I'm gonna try to do that now, and hopefully we get something that's working. And Lily, if you're watching this, I really appreciate you taking the time to show me. You're the best. Thank you. I really hope this works. series drawing bears, and I'm losing my patience a little bit and my back is hurting. So I could actually really use this stretch app, and I'm realizing now that 5 is a lot of bears to draw. And I don't have that much time left because I actually have dinner planned, and I thought I'd be done like way earlier. So I might just draw like a couple more bears and then call it, because I also want to actually polish up some stuff with the app. And today has mostly just been drawing bears, which I don't mind, but I want to add some sound effects and also just make the app look a little bit more polished. So I'm gonna wrap up the bears hopefully in the next hour and then be like wrapped up with this. I think it really helped the app come to life, and I think the bear is so cute. So the inspiration's this guy. I traced over it and put my own little flair to it, but yeah, the original definitely looks better. Oh my god. I still think he's really cute though. Oh, also on the app, I got rid of the circular border, and I actually think that helped the appearance a lot. So I'm pretty happy with where it's at right now, but I want to add in the sound effects because I feel like that's like the final touch. Okay, let's draw some more bears. Okay, I think I'm done. I tried to change the font, but it didn't really look good, and this one's fine. The 5 just looks a little bit goofy, but I think it's okay. I also added like a little chime sound. So I tried to make the finish sound different from the change sound, but it didn't sound right. So I use the same sound when the stretch switches and when we're done. The confetti actually helps a lot because I think even if the sound's the same, the confetti's there, so whoever's using it knows it's done. I'm honestly pretty happy with how this looks. I do want to find a better font, but overall, I'm pretty proud of this. I also want to make it responsive because I want to be able to use it on my phone as well. I actually learned this trick where you can kind of make a web app feel like a phone app by let me show you. Sorry, this was me looking at top-down images of a bear. If you go to the little share option and then scroll down to add to home screen, you can actually like get an icon on your home screen. So if you click it, it'll just it'll go to the website. I'm gonna deploy this either using GitHub Pages or Netlify just to make it simple, and I think I'm gonna do this little trick to make it feel like an app. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this. I kind of struggled a lot through it, especially the drawing. Like my neck really hurts, and that took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I also ran into a couple interesting issues along the way, but got most of it resolved, and overall I think it's pretty cute. Okay, let me actually show you guys and do a little demo. Press start right here. We have the little progress bar that fills throughout the duration of the entire stretch, and I only have 1 minute right now, but maybe in the future I'll do like 3 or 5 minutes as well. And the timer down here is per stretch, and we have our little bear animation going through the actual stretch. Yay! So that's a little chime for switching. Okay, out of all the drawings, I think the shoulder roll one is the one that I think looks the worst. It looks a little goofy, but it's fine. It is what it is. Kind of tell it's shoulder rolls. Oh, but out of all the stretches, I actually think the hamstring one looks the best. I'm pretty proud of this. I was worried about the different angle because I couldn't reuse the face, but I like how this one looks. Finally, we're gonna get a little confetti. Yay! And then the bear goes back to resting, and then we can either restart again, or, oh yeah, if we pause, we have all this stuff grayed out. We can restart it. That's pretty much it. I'm actually gonna do these stretches right now because my back really hurts and I could use a stretch, but overall, I'm pretty happy with how it looks. It definitely took a lot longer than I thought it was going to though. That's okay, it's almost done. I have like ideas for how I can expand this moving forward, but I think for like a first version, this is fine. All right, I'm gonna do some stretches. head to dinner soon, so I'm gonna sign off from the vlog. Once I deploy it, I'll make sure to put the link in the description if you want a little stretching app to accompany your study sessions. But that's it for this vlog. Thank you guys so much again for watching. I hope you had fun coming along with me while I built this little bear stretch app. And definitely let me know if you have any tips or advice on just how to make this process faster, the coding part and the drawing part, because I definitely struggle a lot with both of them. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.